Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe here. Welcome to a Twofer Tuesday. Even though it won't be Tuesday. I'm going to release this Christmas Day. So, happy holidays to everybody out there. Whether you celebrate Christmas. I'm filming this December 21st, so happy or a joyous Yule to everybody that celebrates that. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Ramadan's coming up, and if you don't celebrate anything, just be well. Enjoy the season. Don't let it get you down too much. Enjoy your family, your friends, whatever interests you have. Just good wishes out there to the community. Anyway, I was just going to do a single, but I figured, you know what, let's do a twofer. It'll probably run long, as it always does. I apologize in advance. If I do a twofer, then if it runs to an hour, it's unfortunate, but at least you got something to watch during the holidays if you're doing absolutely nothing else, or maybe it's an excuse to get the heck away from everybody else during the holidays. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is obviously turn on our scale, so we have that. And our twofer is going to be, my first one is going to be, let's tear that because we don't want 1 gram extra. So this is a Croatian, or Armed Forces of the Republic of Croatia, individual combat ration type 2. This is a 24-hour ration. It's got, produced according to blah, 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 blah. Whatever that means up there. It's a plain green wrapper. It's kind of like a MRE type material. As far as plastic goes, 1,643 grams, or 3 pounds, 9.9 ounces. This is actually what I'm comparing the other ration to, because what I originally wanted to do, and just by itself, but I thought, hey, let's go for both. So this is a, let's get a stain on it. Is that a stain? It could be a stain. Anyway, so this is a civilian Croatian ration that I bought off of eBay that was put together apparently by a member, an ex-member of the Croatian Armed Forces. So it just contains civilian, off-the-shelf components that he put together and vacuum sealed and sold on eBay. Now, obviously enough, Armed Forces of the Republic of Croatia Type 7 individual combat meal. That is the same thing according to HRVN Stanag 2937. So these have very similar packaging, but again, this is taking too long because my scale just shut off. Just a civilian ration. So that is coming in at 1,730. 1,744 grams, 45, which is 3 pounds 13 and 1/2 ounces. So a little beefier than its military counterpart. But let's tear into both and see how they compare. I will open this one first. Doesn't look like a peelable seal. It could have been, but I cut below it anyway. So what I'm expecting in here is, oh look, oddly enough, that's what I thought was going to happen. So he's repurposed Croatian military packaging to give you a similar product. And this one, again, obviously just a commercial vacuum sealer. And we'll go one way with one and one way with the other. So And like I said, this is going to obviously require a lot of translation because I don't speak Croatian. And I can't guarantee any of this is going to be in English. But again, military, civilian. I have seen the inside of these, especially the military ones. Steve did a video. I think Gusto did a video. I believe G. Schultz may have done a video. But yeah, so right off the bat, right, you're dealing with obviously foil packaging, not. So we have a Frank or Frank energy coffee, B6, B5. So obviously that's going to have vitamin B6 and B5 in it, I'm assuming. Get a best before on that because I can't remember when the heck I bought these. Best before either the first day of the 11th month of the 20th or the 11th day of the first month of 2020. So this is 3-ish years out of date. Obviously banana chips, again same packaging as the external. You've Bananco, which seems to be some banana flavored something. Chocolate covered banana flavored something, maybe? Original coffee and go. Ready in 2 minutes. 150 mils water. And again, another 2020 expiry. We have some chicken noodle soup. 2021 expiry on that one. We have a tin of sardines with a happy little walrus. Expires 2023. Still expired, but hey, whatever. Whether that's in oil or water, we'll find out. And I should alternate, but whatever. A sizable dent in our can of, I would assume that's a beef goulash. Probably. We've got some chicken pate, maybe. That has a 2022 expiry date on it. This one has a 2022 expiry date and appears to be some kind of lunch meat. We have some Rondo C Classics, which look like a vitamin C tablet. A silky and cool refreshing wipe. We have some Tuck salt and pepper biscuits, which seem to have gotten the crap kicked out of them a little bit. 2020 expiry date. Kind of a gift that keeps on giving here. We have a 1 liter of fresh dose of 9 vitamins. Sedavita. That's pretty nifty. We have some Sedavita Pocket 9 vitamins. Lemon. Assume it's a lemon. Got some, looks like chocolate cookies. 2. I believe those are the same. So that looks like forest berry, maybe? Flavored teas. 2 things of med or honey. We have 2 non-dairy creamers or liquid creamer. I don't know. Those would be interesting to get into to see what's in them. We have Herba Pomeranza Orange. So looks like that took a bit of a hit, but I'm assuming those are some kind of glucose tablets. We have some, look like hazelnut chocolate, or chocolate hazelnut wafers. Crass. Napolitanka. We have some pineapple. And we have some 84% cacao, dark chocolate, orange oil flavored. No guilt, no sugar added. Sweetened with stevia. And that's got a 2021 expiry date. 17th day of the 10th month. And that's the civilian one. And like I said, the packaging is identical to a military Croatian one, but obviously it's not. It does have a date stamped on it. 9th day, 7th month. Yes, 9th day, 7th month, 2020. That was probably the best before for the majority of it. And actually, you can see the best before there. Yeah. So that's one. And the military one is going to be probably at least as substantial. You have Instant Napatak S. Okosum Narance, or something along those lines. Obviously, an isotonic beverage, 9 vitamins, and obviously 9 vitamins, as you can see there, is showing up quite a bit everywhere in here. Pepper and Jack, 3 by 20. I think Steve had these in his. They are a black pepper biscuit, which is, I think, what these commercial tucks are. Same thing. Dessertna Cocolada chocolate, maybe? 50 grams. 2017 expiry date on that. So obviously this is going to be more. That's a 2017 as well. So it looks like a 2017 expiration for most of this product. Here is another beef goulash. So that's identical to the civilian one. I hope that's not puffy, but obviously very similar. Little larger can. That's a pastietta. So it's a pastiette. So it's a pate. This one might be chicken. Don't see a chicken on it. Again, I don't speak Croatian, so doesn't look like any English. We'll find out, obviously. 1, 2, 3, silky and cool. So those are identical. Honey, identical. We have Kavabon, which are coffee candies. We have an instant vitamin C something, 30 grams. Could be a tea. And then this is an 18-gram instant Kostja Juha Bez Kuhanaja. One could be an instant coffee, the other could be an instant tea with a lemon flavor, maybe? Again, I have to translate. Papaya. Ananas, 50 grams of pineapple. Okay, so this is... name of product. So we have a beef goulash, a beef luncheon meat, liver pate, so beef lunch liver, instant chicken soup, kokoshaju. Okay, so this chicken soup, keks or cookies. That's going to be our keks here. There are 1, 2, 3 of those. Kex dessert chocolate, got that. Flower honey, got that. Cavabon, that's our coffee. Bonbons, instant drink with natural orange flavoring. That's that one. Instant black tea with peach flavor enriched with vitamin C. That's going to be that one. Papaya, pineapple, pepper biscuits, refreshing wet tissues, content specifications, and a best before of 2017. And this says bread substitute, so I'm assuming the Kex are a bread substitute. So that's our packages of that. And yeah, so that's the military. That's a civvy. Again, we have some duplicates, duplication. And yeah, we'll sort this out left and right and take a taste when we get back. Be right back. Okay, we're back. And just due to the insane amount of food that is literally here and over there, you can't even begin to believe. I'm just going to open this one. I don't know if this... Okay, so that may have been a liquid at one point, but that's toast now. So there's a creamer. We will shut off our can of goulash, which is hotter than heck. And I will endeavor to get into here without killing myself in a bit. So I've got things so confused here. Okay, so that's there, that's there. So this is my former Yugoslavian mess kit, including my KFS. So let's go with our Silky and Cool. Hopefully it's still moist towelette. It's dry as a bone. And I only brought the one. Not bad on the pull. It smells perfumey. Okay, so beverages. This is the coffee that was in the civilian one. You can probably see there is like super fine coffee grounds in there. So this is literally a ground coffee. Decent taste. Little grainy because again, it's actual ground coffee beans. Pretty good. And again, we're having it black because we're not going to try to rehydrate that weird coffee thing. This one, which barely fits in there, and it's not separated. There's actually a bit of a shadow just because of the way lighting is in here. So this is the 3-in-1 B6, B5, I think were the vitamins in here. So it does have B vitamins. It does say on the package, which is over there, that you're literally drinking 30%, I believe, of your recommended B intake with one 200 ml cup of this. The other one is 150 mils. This is quite tasty. Again, it's a 3-in-1. So you've got your very little sugar. There is a creamer in it. But it is also, it's got that kind of nutty flavor that like the B vitamins have, like niacin, riboflavin, that kind of thing. This tea has been steeping for 10 minutes. It smells pretty much like fresh cut grass. So I don't think this is as I called it earlier, excuse my burp there, a forest berry. This has no berry scent to it whatsoever. Yeah, that's going to go up. Translation will go over here because that basically tastes like fresh cut grass. It's not super unpleasant, but different. This one is out of the military Croatian. This is the orange drink. Oh, that carries I don't know if it's supposed to, but it carries a slight effervescence with it. It's very reminiscent of the yeah, that's slightly effervescent. It's almost like the Croatian. No, sorry, this is Croatian. The Slovakian tinned one I did with the two plastic tubes, I guess, best way of effervescent drink. That actually, yeah, it's slightly effervescent. Kind of like a weak orange Fanta flavor, I guess. This is out of the civilian one. It makes a liter. The other orange drink was 300 mils. No, sorry. Check that. 200 mils. This one was a liter. You know what? It has the same effervescence. I wonder if that's actually the same thing, just a civilian version, and this is the military packaged version. It's refreshing. It does have that slight, again, it's like a weak orange Fanta, but it also has that slight children's aspirin flavor to it. But again, like everything in here that touts 9 vitamins, I think, was on just about everything. That was liquid or candy. That's probably why. This is the other coffee. Nope. Check that. Sorry. This is the instant peach iced tea out of the military ration. That does not have an effervescence to it. That's actually, it's a little... Don't breathe liquids, kids. Pardon me. Yeah, it's a little sweet for my taste, but it's got a great peach flavor. It's very reminiscent of the real peach isotonic drinks in Norwegian Arctic rations. Now this is the chicken soup. This is 200 mils. I've left it for a bit. The noodles have reconstituted. Vaguely salt. Well, not vaguely. It is salty, but not like super salty. You can see there's a bit of a slick on it. So there's chicken fat in it. Noodles have come through nice. Considering this is the military one, this is a 2017. It's not rancid. It's not stale. Quite tasty. The reason I did not make this one, which is the civilian one, which I actually saw in a retail European deli just a couple days ago, is because it makes a liter of soup. So that I'm almost sure that's the same because the other one is 18 grams, is 62 grams, which would be 4 times that. Yeah, I'm thinking it's almost it's the same thing. It's just a smaller package. Very tasty though. I would certainly be happy with that. Right, go into those, that. We'll see if okay, that's crystallized and was probably stored upside down because it's oh yeah, it's hard as a rock. Okay. Our tuck from the civilian one, which again probably took a massive hit at some point because it looks pretty beaten up, is really beaten up. Kind of smells vaguely stale. We'll just go with a handful of crumbs. They're stale. They're not rancid. They're very salty, very peppery. Yeah, they're stale, but they're not rancid. I'm not sure if it's just the amount of salt that's in them that's giving it that taste, or whether there's some sort of other flavoring in there. These are the pepper jack. So these are salt and pepper as well. But these are a completely different beast, obviously. Oh, wait, no. Oh, goodness. No, I screwed that up. That's not... Okay, I'm going to put that aside. That is not what I thought it was. I am so sorry. That smells like gingerbread. So, pepper and jack, probably close to like a Pfeffernuss, which is a German Christmas cookie, which is heavily seasoned with black pepper and other sort of Christmassy spices. That is a cookie. That is not a cracker. These, however, are definitely a cracker. Whole wheat, obviously. You can tell by the fiber bits in there. Ah, tried to bite it and went in 4. Actually, you know what? Those aren't even stale. They taste a little old, but they're not stale. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Seriously, you got 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, you get 13 per package. Interesting. Lucky number, I guess. Sardines, this did translate, as I show you over here, in vegetable oil. So these are sardines in oil. Yep. It smells like sardines. And these are, oh yeah, they're super delicate. Not even going to try it on the cracker because I'm just going to fumble that. Super tasty. So they're not really dry, obviously, because they're in oil. Sometimes the ones in water can get, that drying feeling that you get with like a tuna in water. And these have, spines, all that fun stuff in them. Those are good quality sardines. I kind of stay away from fish in rations sometimes. But yeah, those are pretty spot on. Now we have our meats. Now this one was, I can tell by the dates, 2019. So this was the military. 2022. So this is the military. This is the Civ1. This one I was a little sus because I thought it was a little bowed at the top. Nope. She just opened. Okay, now that is a beef cutlet, I believe is how that translated, but I'll put that over there. That is definitely not cutlety in any way, shape, or form. And then this is the lunch meat from the civilian. Same thing, no hiss, and a very similar texture. Okay. Let's see how those go. Try this one first. Bit of a solid texture, considering the way it looks. Oh, it's got some seasoning in it, for sure. Yep. Salty. Obviously it tastes like metal because it's been in a can. Quite metallic. There's probably some garlic or onion in that. This one, you know what? Similar texture. Similar bite. That's less seasoned as far as aromatics. Like there doesn't seem to be any garlic or onion. It's kind of a finer texture. Still salty. Not super salty. Still pretty good. There's just so much food. Teach me 2 24-hour rations, right? So this is a pastillette and this is a pastillette. So they're both pâtés. I believe one said chicken and the other said liver. Or it could be just chicken liver. And that's just super fine, super creamy looking. Very similar. Pretty much identical in color, actually. Let's try a bit on a biscuit here. Try this one first. Oh wow, that is just super creamy. Like that's just almost like butter. Not a super strong smell off that. It's liver. Not getting like a massive iron or organ smell off that, but that's pretty tasty. Wow, this one, same, possibly even creamier. Like just slight pressure. Similar smell. Mm-hmm. That definitely has a bit more of a grain to it, and that's liverier than the other one. I like that. I like that too, but I really like that. Give me one sec. I gotta clear this. Okay, made slightly less of a mess. I don't really want to pour there. I'll pour over here. Some goulash. Kind of what she looks like there. I was heating it for a while, but it may have chilled a bit while I was doing the rest of it. So, chunks of beef. Sounds like Mrs. Joe's out chasing coffee around. Again, looks really like definitely tender pieces of beef. Give that a try. Salty, meaty. Beef is quite tender. Still has a bit of chew to it though. Can't really identify anything else in there, so I'm just going to say pieces of fatty beef in some sort of tomato liquid. That's good. And that's the older version. No, that's the newer version, but the can was dented. So I went with that one instead of the older one. And then mad dash through snacks. So these are the civilian banana chips. Those are rancid. I'm not trying those. I can just smell that, so no thank you. Pineapple has no smell. Sweet. Not a lot of flavor, honestly. Our chocolate hazelnut wafer things. I'm guessing that's why there's a tear notch there. Duh. 1, 2, 3 looks like 4 wafers. And I'll break off a piece of a broken piece. A little cross section there. Those are a little stale. Not rancid yet, but they're probably pretty close. Bananoka. Bananco. Duh. The same deli that I saw the chicken soup in had these. They were sold out, so either they were popular or they hadn't replenished in a while. Chocolate covered banana marshmallow, maybe? Nope. Chocolate covered banana something. It sure tastes like banana. There's no wafers in that. It's just artificially banana flavored something. Are what I thought were chocolate biscuits. And again, I thought those were peppered crackers. So they smell vaguely of coconut, I think. Looks like there's pieces of chocolate in there. They are chocolatey, but they kind of taste the way most suntan oils smell. That one. Again, I think this is our chocolate bar. Yep. Which has bloomed quite a bit. Nice break on it though, but yeah, it's bloomed throughout the whole bar. Nice bite. It was an odd almost like a perfumey flavor to it. I'm not sure why. Our super dark 84% cacao orange oil chocolate. Yeah. No bloom on that one. Couldn't even crack it anywhere near the end. Super dark, not very sweet. Literally getting a hint of orange, but not much. Try some grainy coffee here. And those coffee grains are still in suspension. They have not settled out like I was kind of hoping they would. All right. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Sorry about that. Got some Rondo C's. Literally looks like a glucose tablet with little brown specks in it. Sugar, dextrose, glucose syrup. Okay. Those have a vaguely tropical flavor to them. Whether it's pineapple or something like that. They chew like a Canadian Rocket or an American Smartie would. They're very crunchy. Our Herba. These are individually wrapped. Orange in color. They don't dissolve quickly. Or hard sugar. Possibly vaguely herbal in flavor. No, obviously they're supposed to be an orange. but with 13 herbs. Our said Divida, which is the same brand as that drink. I'm not sure where the tear notch is on that little guy there. So we'll just make our own. Right about there. And these. Definitely lemon flavored. Similar to those, not quite as sweet. Our Cababon. Coffee candy. Kind of look like a Halls. Again, kind of a hard sugar candy, very similar to the Herba. They vaguely taste like coffee, but they're nothing, I think, super strong. What I thought was, again, pepper. They're stale, but that's definitely like a gingerbread cookie. Yep. Fresh, I bet you they're amazing. The only thing I have left is I kind of dropped this in the water there to see if it would. Nope, it did not. Not enough residual heat left to recrystallize that honey, but it's a standard dark honey. Pretty tasty. Anyway, I gotta clean all this up. Be right back. Okay, so cleaned up. As you can tell, there's carnage everywhere. I'm cleaning replacing this because I got sardine grease and cookie crumbs and cracker crumbs and everything else all over it. I am not going to be doing a final weigh, just because it's not worth it, considering what was eaten, what wasn't, yada yada. But anyway, yeah, Croatian. Civilian, military, very similar. Obviously, the products, some are identical, some are very close. Some could be coming from the same companies, just packaged differently. But anyway, I'm Bourbon Street Joe. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Ramadan, Yule, nothing. Whatever. We'll see you around. I'm still Bourbon Street Joe, and I'm out.